But this is really for your kids, maybe even for your teenagers. I always say, you know, when Adriana was younger, I would like to have found a way to chip her, so, like you can do with the dog, so I can see where she's going, keep track of her. This not only will keep track of whoever is wearing it, but it will tell you where they have been, all of that, and you can actually make phone calls with this without a phone. With no phone whatsoever, you can text with it, you can make phone calls with it. It is so super smart and so cool. We have it as a Black Friday deal. Normally, this would sell for almost $190. We have it today for just under $150. 3 flex payments and free shipping and handling. Aaron Berger is joining me to show you some of the things this thing can do. And let me tell you, there's very little it can't do, starting with to have a watch.
Yeah.
Usually with a smartwatch, number one, they're hundreds of dollars, not 150. But you have to have the phone with it, and then when you get a phone, you got a contract, and you have big bills. This, not so much.
Right, so when you give this to your kid, I mean, obviously I'm an adult and I'm wearing this, but this is for a kid, near and dear to my heart. I have a 5-year-old. It's a Black Friday deal. We have your child's first phone that they wear on their watch. So they can contact you whenever you want. Call, chat, GPS tracker, step tracker, camera. Believe it or not, for 150 bucks, that's all built in. The biggest thing is though, you have complete control. So the kids have been saying, they get to that age, I want a phone. And as a parent, you want to be able to contact them.
I want to know where they are.
You want to know where they are. You want them to be able to call you and let you know where they are. But goodness, you don't want them to have unfettered access to the internet on their watch. You don't want them to have unfettered internet access to be able to play games, and that's not what this is. This is able to make phone calls. Again, they don't have to have a smartphone. This is their smart calling device, if you will. This is their first phone. You can track them wherever they are. There's GPS, so you can see where they are. Let's show you a couple things. And the first thing we want to do, I got to tell you, I saw a lot of electronics. The quality on this. Xplora has made a watch that is so high quality for a little bitty tiny bit of money, you know, relative to what you would pay for a smartphone, even including 3 months of cell phone activation, right? Because there's a chip in here, a SIM card chip, like there would be in a phone. Let's simulate. So let's say I'm a kid, I'm just kind of a big kid, and I'm gonna call mom, and I'm gonna call her right now. So all I just have 3 contacts in here, and I'm making a phone call right now, so I can hear it ringing. I'm gonna hold this close to my microphone so you guys can hear as well.
Hello, it's cool.
Oh, hey mom, listen, it's Max. I'm at soccer practice, but we're running a little late today. Can you pick me up at 4:30 instead of 4 o'clock?
Sure, at the usual place.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm gonna walk across the street. We're gonna get an ice cream afterwards. Oh, and Josh said he needs a ride home, and his mom said it's okay. So can we take Josh home too?
Yeah, absolutely. No problem. See you then.
Okay, Josh said to clean the car. It was a little dirty last time. Okay, thanks, Mom. Love you. See you later today.
Love you too.
Bye.
Yeah, click.
All right. Now, I don't have, I mean, I'm going to show you a phone in a minute that has nothing to do with this because I'm going to show you the parent view of it. But your kids don't have to have a phone. They've got a phone to contact you all the time. Maybe more important, take a look for a sec at my phone here. So as the parent, as the guardian, this is the Guardian app, one of my favorite things. Again, I've got a 5-year-old now. This is right at the age where I'm starting to think about these kind of things. Where's he going to be? I want to know he's at school. I want to know where he was. This is where the watch has been today. So this is where my kid's been today. There's safety zones built in. In fact, I'll even just show you real quickly how to add a safety zone. If you're like, so I've got HSN. HSN is a safe place for me. So I've got HSN added in, but if you live in a certain area, we'll say Old Hyde Park Village, that's an area around here, I can save how far do you want your kid to be able to be out of the area. You can put your actual address in there, school's address, that makes sense, right? Okay, so I go, okay, well, I wanna know, if they're with more than 2,000 feet outside of school, I wanna know. It's literally gonna send an alert to your phone. Your kid's not in their safety zone. You might wanna check in. I think for parents, for
Incredible.
grandparents, and kids are going to go nuts. I haven't shown you all the fun features for your kids yet.
This is absolutely an incredible smartwatch. In fact, my producer said he's getting it for his teenage daughter.
It's so high
like
quality.
I said, sometimes you wish you could chip them. Well, you can't, but you can get a smartwatch that shows you where they are. And you know, it's not so much about, okay, I'm stalking my kid. Sometimes you just want to make sure they're safe. I want to know where they are. This is the way you can do it. But it's so much more than that. They can make phone calls, so no more, oh, you know what, if only I had a phone, I could do this. Phones require subscriptions and contracts and all of those other big payments. You don't have to do any of that now. This makes your phone calls. It will make a phone call with no phone whatsoever. Aaron's going to talk about that in just a minute. But you know what else? Activity tracker. It's your alarm clock. So now you don't even have to set their alarm. They can do all of that independently. This is going to be one of those things that works on so many different levels in terms of they're going to love it for the fun. They're going to love having a phone that is actually a watch. You don't require a phone whatsoever. But then it's a camera. It's all of these different things. It's actually, and I love the size of it. I absolutely love.
How to get a quick picture,
that
go
I
ahead.
can actually see it. I can actually see myself in the phone, in the watch. I keep wanting to call it a phone because I'm not sure. There are very few watches out there that can make a call without being connected to a phone.
Well, and you expect to pay so much more for them.
Sure.
And then you know, how much do you pay? I'll even just ask this question, Alice. How much do you pay for your monthly service on your cell phone right now, right?
Yeah, I think that would be triple digits.
A lot of people probably pay $100. You know how much it is here? If you do, you can do a 2-year agreement. It's $9.99 a month. It's less than $10 a month to know where your kids are, to know
Forget
they
my
can
kid,
call
I may
you
do this now.
to know where Rich is, to know where your husband is, to know where
I
whoever
can track him now.
I want to show you chat. I really like this feature as well. So I'm going to hop in here. If your kids want to text you, they can text you, but what's even easier, some of you might have little ones especially, they can press and hold here. Hey, Dad, thanks for dropping me off at school, but you forgot to pack lunch. Again, and a kid's got to eat. So can you stop by with lunch? Okay, thanks. See you later. Bye. And I'm going to release that. That just sent right to the app. I'm going to pick up. Look, now I'm playing Dad. Here's the app. You have a new message from Max. Max just sent me a message. Let's listen to it.
Hey, Dad. Thanks for dropping me off at school.
Oops, sorry, I paused it.
You forgot to pack lunch again, and so can you stop by with lunch? Okay, thanks. See you later. Bye.
So you're able to communicate with your kid,
Wow.
and then I can. Okay, so example here. I'm just going to do. Sorry, I could send him a picture. I could send him a voice message. I could just say, sorry, kiddo. So I just sent sorry.
Or they could see that
on
you
the
are
watch.
headed to McDonald's.
That's right.
They won't forget again.
Keep track of each other. So look, sorry, I just told the little guy I'm sorry. Quick run through of what your kids can do. And actually, hey, Chris, will you pull that still up again that you just created on the fly? I really appreciate that. These are keys for the kids. We haven't even talked about activity yet. We've only got 5 minutes. I just think this is a game changer for parents of America to be able to give your kid their first phone. They can call and chat, stay connected with loved ones. There's a GPS tracker built in. So your kid can be independent. You want them to be out and exploring, right, to a certain extent, but you want to know where they are. The step tracker I haven't even talked about. It tells them how many steps. Are you ready, Alice? This is so cool. It tells them how many steps and it gives them points for their steps. For every 1,000 steps, they get a coin. Then they can go online, and online, they can, using those coins on the Xplora app, they can play games. They can even buy, just using coins. You cannot use money. So just based on their activity, they can get new watch straps. I haven't shown you, there's different color faces. They can get new faces. Ready for this? Their research so far shows kids who are given the incentive to walk by being able to do things, the activities in that, walk about 5,000 more steps a day. So it's encouraging your kids to be active. That's
Absolutely.
one of the reasons. This was a big award winner. This was a CES Innovation Award winner just this past year. Encouraging
different.
your kids to be active, letting them communicate with you.
And really, truly, at this price point, understand this. Again, free shipping, 3 flex payments, $50 on your credit card, Do you want to know where your kid is? This is the way to do it. Do you want to keep in contact? This is the way to do it. Because again, you don't have to have a phone at all. You don't have to sign up for one of those big plans and contracts and everything else. You don't have to do any of that. Simple, easy fitness tracker, camera, so much, all wrapped around your little ones. And again, this is really meant for younger kids, teens. This is perfect for them. They don't need one of those $500 watches. You know, you don't want to do that. This is the way you do it. And really, it's as much about safety as it is staying in contact and frankly, motivating them in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, one of the best things about this is you give them access to communicate to you, right? To make a call, but they don't have access to social media. They don't have access to the internet. They don't have access to playing games. You don't want them in, well, you want to control their screen time. And this does this really well, is it takes away those parts, but it keeps the communication, the safety. For Guardians, the Guardian app, being able to control who they can contact and who they can't contact. I'll give you just one more quick peek at the watch here. Again, make a phone call, do chat, be able to message your folks. I haven't shown you this yet. This is the step tracker, so be able to track your activity, and then the kids are rewarded. The more active they are, they can download new watch faces and that sort of things. There are stopwatches and all of that built in as well. We didn't really get there, but I think the keys are, this is your kiddo's first phone. It's a phone they wear on their arm, and it's a phone that you control. You control the contacts, you're able to see where they are. Yeah. It lets you know if they're somewhere they're not supposed to be. A wonderful thing for safety, but also so much fun for your kid to have.
Yeah, it is terrific. Thank you so much. That is fascinating, actually. I've never seen anything quite like it. It sure is. So if you'd like that, stay in the ordering process. And a lot of you ordered one of our best-selling gifts of all time, which is our Nighthawk pens. They are a holiday tradition.